not be facing any more issues. Spirit and Unique, the story of two very different teams, Adam. Spirit have looked phenomenal so far. They are 2-0 up right on the road to Rio, where they have defeated the likes of Gambit Youngsters, and I do believe they also beat Forza 2-0. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Unique, it's kind of rough. It's been kind of rough. 0-2 by Windstrike, 0-2 by Gambit Youngsters, including a very, a 16-0, which they would be looking to forget. So it's going to be pretty hard for Unique and boys to kind of win this one, let's be honest here.
Yeah, Team Spirit are just a slight level above them. And while Sumdayoung is going to be holding on as they try to move through, that is clean. That is disgusting from Sumdayoung. And while Mio come in with a headshot as well, it leaves Kenzor alone in the 1v5. The Glock trying to just chip away, trying to take some headshots through to at least prevent the clean sheet, but it's not going to happen. Team Spirit find the pistol, and that is so dirty it's clean from Sumdayoung.
That is just disgusting, right? The jumping, they're trying to go for the jumping Glocks through the smoke, but Sumdayoung, he catches them at the apex of the jump. They didn't even have a chance to rattle off a single bullet. Team Unique, not really off to a great start here. It is, of course, Train to open things up. Just taking a look at the map videos real quickly for you guys who are probably unaware of it. We do have, coming up after Train, it's going to be Dust 2. That's the pick from Spirit. So Train is Unique's pick, which makes sense because Spirit have opted to start on the CT side. Then following that is going to be Dust 2. And if you do see it, it is going to be Nuke. Now, Nuke is a map where Unique didn't really impress me. Dinko's looking at all these three maps.
Yes.
It's not looking ideal for Team Unique.
I think Team Spirit just have a much deeper map pool than Team Unique will have ever. Team Spirit have looked really solid. Actually, back at the end of 2019 is when I really started to see this Magix player really start to show up. He's one of the newer additions to this team, added in 2019, and he is certainly a very young talent coming out of the CIS region. And speaking of, he gets himself the opening kills. Then Fish is hitting the deck. Chopper and Mir finding kills between them. And well, it's an easy enough cleanup here for Team Spirit. They only lose to one player, Sumdayoung, hitting the deck. So Team Spirit 2-0. And well, Team Unique, when we take a look at what they've got, it'll be the AKs purchase up into round number 3.
Yeah, we did see an M4A1 being dropped there. Lost rather, but I don't think I'm going to be too worried about it. A full upgrade does come in, an early op for Mr. I Disbalance. Sumdayoung, Chopper, Magix, Mir. No names, Dinko. They've been around the scene, CS scene for a while. They have had some pretty deep runs into quite a number of major tournaments as well. And I agree with you, they have looked really, really good so far. Alongside Na'Vi and Windstrike, I think Team Spirit definitely are a force to be reckoned with. As
Alright. That's a start.
Okay, alright.
We're going to play with that. Didn't quite see what happened, but I Just Balance taking his own teammate down. Luckily rectifying the issue with 2 big kills. And now Sumdayoung trying to make his way up through the blue train. Kenzor at the bottom, looking up, and will spot Sumdayoung trying to creep on top of the ladder. I Just Balance, though, still in the back line. Still trying to get involved with his AWP. He's under a lot of pressure after taking his own teammate down. But pulling it back into a 3v3 now. LBI Just Balance with another frag coming in. He's just going to kill everyone up until this point. Kenzor coming in with a kill. Then Vicious now into the 1v1. 12 HP. The angle held, and Chopper will win the battle. Team Spirit 3-0. What a scrappy round that is, Blair.
I don't know what happened there at the beginning.
I literally don't know.
But he did make up for it, right? He picks up the 3k. Unfortunately, with the TK, just shows 2. But I Disbalance just really, hitting a lot of shots. Unfortunately, he's not able to differentiate who's the enemy and who's his teammates. But that's all right. They survived the buy. They're going to buy up again. But I'm going to have to repeat my old adage, you know, CD side economy, always a tricky thing. So you want to keep all your players alive, or a majority of them alive, especially in some of these anti-eco or like, you know, the full 4 spies from the T's. Aggression from Magix towards Ivy. Not going to spot anyone out. There's going to be upper play coming in. A player pushed up quite deep. Mirror finds just one, and this Deagle from Robin can do a lot of work. He finds one, looking for more, runs on out, spots the head, doesn't quite get the spam right, and Passionoi is going to be left alone in 1v3.
Well, Passionoi trying to see what he can do with the Tech 9. We did see a lot of the Tech 9 action come in a lot of these CIS games. They love it. You know, Passionoi is going to try and get around the back, but Magix might have just spotted in the Tech 9 looking for the headshot, but it'll be Magix who takes him down for the AUG. 4-0 here for Team Spirit. And you're touching more on this Magix player. A lot of people might be unfamiliar with him, but I feel like he was a very sort of quiet player coming into the team. It's his first big team coming in the CIS region. and he was definitely a little bit quieter. But towards the end of the year, I think he started to get that confidence going, and he started just taking mad peaks, swinging wide, taking all these kills, and taking fights against some of the best players. This guy is certainly an interesting player to keep an eye on, and I actually had the luxury of doing his first English interview, so that was kind of fun.
Was it as good as Jerry's?
No, because unfortunately he was very shy and his English wasn't quite there, but it was good enough. I don't think anybody quite matches Jerry.
Jerry is something. Yeah, I don't think even English speakers can match Jerry, to be honest. He's something else. I disbalance, finds one, and this guy, he has no fear, but he will finally be found out by Fenvicious at the edge of the smoke. That's a 3v3. Passion 10 HP, bomb down. And a flank from Some Die Young. Unfortunately, he's going to die pretty young in this post plant, and now it's a 2v3. This should be the round going the way of Team Unique, as the flank from Kenzor gets the kill onto Magix, and it's all on Mir. So first round on board for Team Unique. Still early days, Denko. I mean, 4-1 on the T side is definitely something, you know, it could go either way, right? Unique can string a few runs together here. And bear in mind, money was looking very grim from Team Spirit, so Force Buy will be coming in. If they can win this one, and then obviously it's going to force Team Spirit for a full eco, they can easily get up to 4-3, and that would be a very, very good start here in the map pick.
Yeah, be good enough. I mean, a T-sided trim, let's talk about how difficult it is. Team Unique can get a decent enough start with a foothold here in the first half. That's exactly what they would be looking for. We are running 3 simultaneous streams here at ESL 1 Road to Rio as usual. We have got over on the A stream Forwards taking on Windstrike, Namika and Gambit Youngsters on the B stream, and here we've got Team Spirit taking on Team Unique. CIS action all across the board today.
That is something which I'm not necessarily a huge fan of, you know, just playing in front of the flame, just trying to, you know, catch a T off guard and get a pick. Usually you might find one, but you get traded immediately, and I just feel like it's an unnecessary risk. Like this from Team Spirit, pushed up towards Team Mid. They do have the, definitely have the inferior weaponry. And now them getting control of Team Mid is massive, right? You can keep Mirror there with the FAMAS, where you can easily get a multi-kill. And then you have Chopper, just, oh no! No,
okay.
No. That should not be happening, and Mir's pushing in. This is terrible, and he can hear the player. He can hear the T running around. He doesn't know he has got the C4. That's Pashanoi, but that's information gleaned. This is terrible, Dinko, and Pashanoi just might get his head plucked off. He needs to check the corner here, but no, he won't. Free frag for Mir. He's going to pick up the AK. He's going to smoke himself off as well. Fenvicious looks the wrong way as Mir walks on out. This has just gone terribly wrong. Terribly wrong for Team Unique.
Well, Zorte, he's going to be dropped as well. That's so clean from Team Spirit. Chopper with that huge play in towards Pop Talk, getting the 2 kills, then finding himself a third elsewhere. Huge impact round from him. And while Team Spirit, they do stop any of the chances. You know, we're highlighting, how Team Unique might just be able to get themselves 4-3, get a foothold here in the first half. But then Team Spirit just say, no, stop that from happening. And now Team Unique are going to be struggling yet again. They've got a buy committed to this. They've got the open hands of Swordtay. They've got the AKs and the Galil across the board. And a good enough level of utility. Team Spirit not out of the woods just yet with their CT economy. Okay, that is very aggressive from Mir. Luckily, Zorte is there to catch him off, but 1 for 1. Immediately a good start here. But we'll see if Digest Balance can pick off one. There we go. So close to dropping Zorte, but unfortunately not quite hitting his mark.
Bear in mind, Zorte is the one player in this Unique lineup who has consistently impressed the both of us, right? If you look at the rest of the team, Fenvicious, Pashanoi, Kenzo, Robin, sure, they have their moments, but it just feels like they kind of get outclassed by some of the opposition they faced so far. But Zorhe, this guy he seems to be able to hold his own, especially with the big green gun. This is a risky setup from Team Spirit. They've completely relinquished control of the B bomb side, and it's all down to timing, and timing just works out in the nick of time. Chopper spots one, spots all of them. He spots out Kenzor dropping down, and he should win this duel. He will. And he's calling in backup flashback for his teammates to peek around the corner. Smoke covering their vision for the time being. Bomb's going to be planted. It's going to be 4v3. Still a very winnable round for Unique.
Very winnable indeed. Now Team Unique going to be holding on to the site. Zorte still alive and over towards the ramp area with the AWP. They're going to be creeping close here. Chopper and Magic's trying to get involved, trying to get into the action as Robin is going to be hiding on default. It's going to be an easy kill from Sumdayoung, but Robin lining up one. Magic's taking him down with a P250. Now all onto Venficious. He'll line up one, but the time is ticking here for Team Spirit. Not looking like they're going to be picking this one up. Idisbound sprints to try and grab the kit, but there shouldn't be enough time at all anywhere near on the board, especially with that failed jump. That should have been the... Oh, nope.
No.
The failed jump, I think, actually cost him a few seconds there as well. He might have had a millisecond. I'm not 100% sure, obviously, but I think he might have been able to get it if he didn't fail the jump.
Also, if he had bought a kit for himself.
Yeah, that would have been a good step in the right direction.
They had a little bit of extra money there. He could have bought a kit for himself, and that's why you buy kits if you can. Boys and girls, for moments like that. This is one of the more interesting rounds I've seen here. Team Spirit losing the round, Unique winning it, but look at the buys from both the sides. It's like half force buys for both the teams. That's ridiculous.
I think this buy pretty much summarizes the last 2 days of CIS Counter-Strike. We just see this constantly coming through. And maybe this is the good mix. You know, you have half a buy, half a force buy, blah. Seems to be the winning conditions here for the CIS teams.
Well, battle of the half buys. I love what they can work with here. And right now, looking at the buy, obviously it will be favoring Unique. They have the, they definitely have the superior utility to use. They're not going to waste any time. They're going to be smoking off in a bomb site. Here comes the play. Mackin's leading the charge. Chopper, the hero with the deagle. Body spams from Disbalance. Is it happening again? Is a question as Disbalance goes for a little bit more. That was really necessary. And now Chopper from above gets tagged out. He's done for here. And Zorde misses the shot, and he finally gets a headshot, but Magic's with a quick trade, and again, man advantage for the CTs, and Mir is pushed up. They have no idea where he is. He hears both the Ts right on the bomb site, waiting for the plant queue, waiting for the bomb to be put down. He's going to peek around the corner, gets the kill, fades away. 1v3% Vicious. He gets the trade with SDY, pushing up, gets the kill, and Spirit win the battle of the half-lives.
Well, that's a round that Team Unique will be kicking themselves about, because they definitely had a slightly better buy than Team Spirit coming into that. But every time we see Chopper on a deagle, you just can't count this guy out. He's 10-3. He's having a great time so far. And with that XM purchase, I'm going to see him go towards Pop Dog. I think he's going to be trying to get into that position. And while look at this buy from Team Spirit, it's definitely on the road to recovery. Team Unique, you know, just the deagles, the deco, should I say. And it's going to be the Kevlar here for Venficious. Now we do see Team Spirit just throwing that Molotov out in towards Ivy early on to prevent Team Unique from getting close up. Now that's somewhere you can definitely overrun with these deagles. And we'll Chopper close up in towards the brown hole. Pashnard trying to get in front of him. It's going to be the XM taking him down. Chopper again with a great opening. But this time, Zorte is going to bombard the Ivy position.
Ooh, that's very scary from Mir. Nice nade. No, actually, no, that nade barely did any damage. The TV, that's a really powerful TV. Just blocked all the damage from the nade. Interesting.
You know, I've stopped sort of thinking about CS in that way.
The nades?
Yeah, the stairs just completely stop a nade from doing anything. You know, if you're ever in a situation where grenades coming at you, just go near stairs. It's fine.
I feel like imagine Counter was real life, right? And the nades operated that way. You could literally just walk around with you know, instead of having the shields, you can just have some stairs.
Just
carry them around. Just keep them in front of the grenades, and it does no damage whatsoever.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. I remember actually, there's definitely some interesting things within the physics of this game. I remember specifically on this map, you could actually jump on top of the pigeons outside of Ivy, and it would fly you up into the air. That was brilliant.
That was something I could really jive at, except for the fact that it broke the map, so you can just climb around the map.
Yeah. Man, I would.
How was Chopper there?
Just going on a little bit of a walk straight through the brown holes, just pressing up. I think Kenzor might have a bit of an issue if he decides to walk around the corner. He's going to make the jump, and Chopper's going to walk right into him, decapitates him, and switches out to the AK.
Chopper, man, Jesus, how many kills has he got from all these ridiculous positions? That one Ikram
Too many.
Eagle gets too many. Yeah, I think that's the right answer. Too many. 3 players walking out from Ivy. And Disbalance might find too many, but he finds one. Ooh, nice pre-fire by Zorte there. He's been such a beast to Zorte. But now he's trapped between a rock and a very, very hard place, and backup is far, far away. Robin was T-spawn, and Zorte's alone. He's got the bomb as well. This is very, very rough indeed. He's got to wait here. He's got to wait for his teammate to come in and try help him out. Sword hit. Nice little spray. As Robin tries to use that distraction to find a kill. Won't work out though. Now Zorte in a 1v5. He's got to get the ace clutch, I'm sorry. But looks unlikely.
Well, he'll try and come back in from Ivy. He'll have a chance, but Chopper will take him down. 8-2. Team Spirit off to the races here. I've already won the half by 1, and with how many rounds we've still got in play in this first half, you'd be expecting much more to come that way. But Team Unique going for a tactical timeout.
They need to. It has been... It has been quite a while since I had much success from them. And Chopper, yeah, man, like he's just popping up 13-3, Mirror 13-5, and this is like round 10. Now, it is Train. It is a map where it can potentially spiral a lot of control, especially when you're on the T side. But here's a problem with Team Unique. I remember like the first game we casted of theirs was on Nuke, right? And it was against Windstrike. And again, it was their map pick, and I do believe started on a T side. Was it T side? I forget. Whichever side it was. They really can do anything to Windstrike. And it just got hammered down into the ground. It was a 16-0. You're not going to see 16-0s that often. But still, they look so all over the place on their map picks. Especially in the T side, where they don't really seem to have a game plan. They have a couple of strats up their sleeves. If it doesn't work out, they go for these certain defaults, on which they rely a lot on getting opening picks and just going for contact plays, which is never really going to work out against the likes of Windstrike or Team Spirit. And that's a problem. They don't seem to have a real good map pool here, and they get freaking slaughtered. I say that. The Pasha and Zorte, they do strike back. It's on Zorte, but Magic's and I dismount. The dual op setup. It's loud and clear. 9-2. I don't know if you agree with me on that, Dinko, but yeah, it just looks so rough.
Yeah, Team Unique have a lot of work to do. You know, I don't remember a time when they looked this rough, to be honest. Every time I casted them, or I would see them in a qualifier or some sort of online tournament, they would always be able to beat their CIS counterparts, right? But it feels right now that they're just a complete class below them, and that's really strange to see. I think this team definitely have a lot of skill on the team. We've seen, I think Zorte obviously the shining light, but at times we see Kenzor stand up. We've seen Robin have some impact plays, and Vicious as well. It's just about finding that consistency and them all being on the same page. But with this roster, it just feels like they've not really got a lot going for them. Good flashbang is going to get Ida's balance off the angle. If we're looking up in towards the brown holes, Kensor will take him down, and that's a good opening. Chopper finally losing an opening battle.
That does look quite painful. It was actually looking pretty good for Team Unique, as long as they don't hemorrhage any more players. Mirror, looking the wrong way. I like the setup, this classic. First contact being made by Magix, and then of course he misses the shot. There is Mirror. He aggresses. I think he's been spotted out. He's been spotted out, but he still wins the duel. That's the bomb, Dinko. That's the bomb. And now they have to walk past this man, Magix. He's not over-aggressing. I like what he's doing here. He's just floating around, not peeking into the crosshair. And Zorte needs to make a play happen. You're falling one by one. Kenzor, flames tickling at his feet. He's going to have to fall on back. I don't see them winning this round. There's no way they can retrieve the C4. This is done.
No, this round is definitely looking like it's in the bag of Team Spirit, especially with the angle held by Magic. Zorte overextending, getting dropped, and now Kenzor left alone in an unrecoverable position. 27 seconds in play, 21 HP, and 4 players to find over in Team Spirit. And you have to remember, we just came out of a tactical pause from Team Unique. We go into that first gun round after that, and this is what happens. They don't do anything. So that's not a really positive sign at all, especially being on their map pick. This is the one where they need to do the damage. Team Spirit is going to out-duel them on Dust too, so I think Team Unique are starting to see a lot of issues arise early on here.
They really need to abuse the inner bomb site a little bit more. That's where they've been getting a little bit of success. They've got the bomb down at least a couple of times. Yeah, exactly 2 times. And both the times were on the... Actually, no, they only got it down once. But it did come down pretty close to get the bomb down inner bomb site again. So they need to try and target that side, because the way they're approaching outer, it's not going to work out. Like, Spirit are just asphyxiating them towards the outer bomb side. They have no space to work with. There's no room. And unless you're going to really take the fight towards mid, that means you need to have numbers there. You just got to keep 1 or 2 players there and get picked off, right? So you see Robin over here. isolated once more. He does have backup arriving. He's going to be pushing on out. Let's see. There's a little bit of a change here. Again, the utility usage from the CT is phenomenal. It's just like textbook stuff. So you see the smokes and flashes being tossed out by the Ts. Immediate return of Molotovs by the CTs. So what does that do? That wastes the smokes from the Ts. And now they need to do it again. And by this time, the utility has kind of... The number of utility they have to use is obviously lesser now, so it's going to be rough. Again, they're going to be walking on out. They go for the second selection of utility. Again, the counter nade's being tossed in. And now they have nothing left. Now they have to go for the contact plays. And the CTs, they have the high ground advantage. Look at Magic's position. Look at the extra nades they still have to work with. Unique are just getting completely, utterly outplayed, and they don't seem to have an answer. This is not the answer. Well, Bashna gets one kill, but still.
Yeah, it's not going so well. Magix is going to be hiding back in towards Hell. He has 9 gold to deal with, and he's going to miss the shot, but doesn't miss twice. Magix under pressure. He's going to be overrun from multiple different positions, but his teammates keeping him alive as well. Easy kills going in. Now Pashnoi left in a situation where it's certainly not looking too great for him, but he's got 2 already picked up, 2 more to collect. Magic's last position was known. He did have an ult in his hands, but now an AK. Now a real chance for him. Passionoi is going to pull it into the 1v1, but there it is. Magix takes him down. Here's the footsteps on the ladder, and it's going to be 11-2 for Team Spirit. Team Unique continuing to struggle. And while they just haven't really shown a sign of coming into this just yet, there has been individual flashes, but really not coming close consistently, and another tactical timeout having to come through. They didn't really do too much from their tactical timeout previous, so let's see if they got anything different up their sleeve.
Yeah, I mean, whenever they go for the outer play, Spirit have the right read on this. You need to mix it up. Fine, go for the smoke so it's outer. Try and go for a fast inner hit. It has worked out in the past. And Spirit do like keeping 4 players outside, and they are aware of this. They have multiple times they've walked into 4 CTs waiting for them towards that outer bomb site. Go for inner. Keep a late flank coming from maybe from Pop Dog. It can work out for you, just some variation. It's almost like I don't know what they're doing here, because this is very, very, very unimaginative, right? You just go for the execute, then you get stopped in your tracks with just 1 Molotov, which is all the CTs need. You go for the next round of smokes, another Molotov, and then you just go for the contact plays. That one came close, because Team Spirit kind of gave them a few free kills, I felt like. But it's not going to work out if you keep doing the same thing again and again. Now they're mixing it up. Now we have one player trying to sell this, but Chopper hears the player, so that's not going to draw the rotation. We can already see a player walking in with the op. That is eye disbounds with the AWP. He's going to spot the player right above. Double scoped in, finds Pashnoi, and at least they get, I wouldn't say get controlled, at least pushed in, but Chopper, he's being such a thorn on the side. The Molotov is going to prevent the plant from taking place as well, and one by one they fall.
Well, Chopper's going to be moving up. There goes the bomb plant, at least something here for Team Unique. But yeah, the kill should be coming in very shortly from Chopper. And on his balance, burning away players as well. It's going to be 12-2. And it feels like they're just running into a meat blender at this point. Team Unique just getting mauled to pieces. Moving into this next round, though, they will have extra cash thanks to that bomb plant. So they desperately need this last round of the half. It's not going to make a whole difference, I don't think, but, you know, it's better.
3's better than 2.
It is.
3's better than 2, always. Yeah, I'm just feeling very, very... I don't know, like, I don't have really anything to say here with Unique's T side. I think this is even worse than the Nuke side, which we saw against Windstrike. At least in Nuke, they seem to try a few things, and here it's honestly nothing.
Yeah, it's just literally nothing. There's nothing exciting or different or innovative coming in from Team Unique.
And that's one thing which we really like the CIS region for. Yeah, some of the games we see can be wild, like it's so many, you know, forced by wins and eco round wins and whatnot, but we still see some really cool things, and that's why I really do love the CIS region more than I do the Asian region, because Asian CS, while being as wild as the CIS region can be, you don't really see these innovative cool things, apart from maybe a Tyloo pulling off something nuts. But the CIS region, even some of the more unknown teams, you see so many cool things, so many cool little tricks and executes and teamwork coming out. Here is not the case. Unique really look very rough around the edges, and personally, I hate to say this, I don't think they're really ready yet for this level, but at least, you know, maybe they can learn, maybe they can get better. Magic's timing doesn't work out, but doesn't matter, peeks on out, and some die young, finds 2, and they're all dead.
Well, there we go, 13-2 half play. Very, very quick indeed. Team Spirit 3 away from victory here on Train. Team Unique will have to bounce back massively into the second half, and well, I don't personally see it happening, but we'll see if Team Unique can at least make the scoreline look respectable. Join us after the break.
so far, but so far from close. It's so hard to find my destiny. Try not to drift apart, 'cause you'll be right back at the start. And I don't wanna keep on falling. I gotta stay recalling memories we've lost and found. Explain to me what it's all about.
Under peach yellow skies, dreaming big and aiming high. Name the clouds passing by, wishing we run away. All we need is our passports, baby. Leave the rest in our troubled minds. Let us go down in laughter, baby. Trying to figure out what we're after. We're never heading back until we're older. We couldn't care no more, not any longer. Under peach yellow skies, we keep on searching, but we will never know what we're after. Book a plane, fly away. We will never be the same. And as long as you are mine, come on and run away. We wanna run away. We don't need any reasons, baby. Leave it all for the faded heart.
(13-2 at the half for Team Spirit. Team Unique struggling here in the road to Rio. Haven't really looked all great at all here in the CIS region. We have got ourselves Team Spirit on the T side now. They've got utility in the hands of Chopper. The rest with Kevlar. And it's going to be Zorte going for that early peek up and towards the brown holes that delivers Team Unique the advantage.
He has been something special, hasn't he? Mir? Wait, hold on. Mir, is he gonna walk on past? Oh, his back's turned though, and he shall be found up and vicious with a nice little angle there. This is a curious round from the T's. Spread thin and get stopped straight in the tracks by the USPs of Team Unique. This did happen in the first round as well, Dinko, so we could see a replay of the first round, except this time around it's going to be Team Unique coming out on top here.
Well, Chopper does spot Kenzor running back in towards the B-bomb side, so he's just going to walk down pop. They don't think he's going to be here. Oh my god, that's 2 free kills, looking for a third as well. Passionoi in the open. This has suddenly flipped back into a winnable position. Chopper is so intelligent in this play. That's a 3rd kill for him in the round. Now a 2v2. Somehow this has gone so wrong for Team Unique, and it's only Zorte standing in the 1v2. Chopper does everything, and they know where the last player is. They can just hold it off. They can go and get that bomb planted, and now Zorte having to go down the ladder. Magic's waiting for him. Then he will take the kill. There we go. 2v5 coming in from Team Spirit. Easy cleanup for Chopper. What an incredible play from him.
That was so well done by Chopper, but also, my word, what a misplay from Unique. 5v2. If there was a chance, if there was a glimmer of a hope in hell,
Yeah.
Dinko, of them coming in, coming back into this game, they needed a pistol round. They make it a 2v5, and they had a tiny little window of opportunity for Chopper to sneak in, and he did it. He snuck in. Nerves of steel. He spotted the play. He spotted Zorto running away. He didn't take the shot to his brown hole. Falls down and then assassinates the 3 series looking away from him. What a play. What a round from Chopper. And this should be it. This should be map point here.
I think this might just be game. I think Chopper's just having a great day so far. 21 kills. He's also the in-game leader of this team, if you're unfamiliar. So, doing everything. And while Young and Magic's finding the kills between them, it does leave Kenzor into a 1 versus 5. And while he'll be waiting for them to come into his crosshair, that shot telegraphs his position. And Chopper, well, he wants another victim. He's going to be tapping away. Finally, he will fall. The Deagle looking for a second, but Mir will take him down. 15-2. Team Spirit 1 away from victory here on Train. And then we'll be heading on to Dust 2. And that's Team Spirit's comfort ground. It's their playground. So it's getting a little bit scary here for Team Unique.
Perhaps the only map where I think Team Spirit can't really play would be Vertigo, which is their usual first man. Apart from that, they are very, very competent on almost every other map against some, against good, very good competition. So going to Dust 2, I completely agree with you. It's their comfort pick. It's a map where they are a deadly force to be reckoned with. Doesn't matter who they're playing against. Maybe apart from if you're a top 3 or top 5 team. And against Team Unique, I feel a little worried. I feel that could be quite even more one-sided. And for Team Unique, look, I know we've been harsh so far to these guys, but I just want to see them, look at the mistakes they've made and figure out like the flaws they have on these maps they want to play on, and then hopefully when we see them next time, they will be a different beast altogether. It's been there. It's happened to the best of them. Some of the CIS teams early on, they were teams who really couldn't do much. They always used to struggle, and gosh, I'm burning alive. But yeah, it's about what you pick up from your losses, right? What do you learn from them? As long as you have that mentality, it's never too bad.
Well, Mir's going to try and walk forward. Robin's ready for him and taking him down. AK picked up now as he push on forward. That's almost instantaneous from Iron's bounce. Disgusting headshot coming through. They got on top of the blue train. Luckily, Chopper's there to pick up his mistakes. But Vicious and Kenzor now in a 2v2. It's only Kenzor. Mike 7 versus 2. And what has been a slower start to the day with all the delays. But Team Spirit ensure we get back on schedule, Blair. 16-2 is looking like the scoreline here. Kenzor coming around the backside. It's going to be the Mike 7. Might just catch off Young, and oh my god, that summarizes that map for Team Unique. The headshot going in, but it's not enough for the kill. Team Spirit 16-2 on Train.